What would happen if all the ice on Earth melted? It's a scary thought, but one we must consider. The truth is, if all the ice on Earth were to melt, the consequences would be catastrophic and shocking. In this video, we'll explore what would happen if all the ice on Earth were to melt, how much of an impact it would have on our planet, and the ways in which we can prevent such a nightmare scenario from occurring. So do subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video for more informational videos like this. Without any further delay, let's dive in. Sea levels will rise. If all the ice on Earth were to melt, the sea levels would rise by an estimated 70 meters. This means that many coastal cities and countries would be submerged, displacing millions of people and leading to the loss of land. The majority of the world's population lives in coastal areas, so this would have a significant impact on human life. In addition to the displacement of people, there would also be a significant impact on wildlife and ecosystems. Many low-lying areas would become completely uninhabitable, and the loss of land and infrastructure would cause enormous economic damage. Can you imagine what will happen if the whole Earth is flooded? People will be displaced. If all the ice on Earth were to melt, the consequences would be catastrophic. As mentioned earlier, sea levels would rise by an estimated 70 meters, leading to displacement of millions of people who live in coastal areas. This would not only affect the people living in those areas, but also cause an enormous strain on resources and infrastructure. Coastal cities and countries would have to be evacuated, and new land would have to be found to accommodate the displaced population. This would lead to a global crisis, with people scrambling to find new homes, jobs, and resources. It's a shocking truth that we must acknowledge and take action to prevent. Coastal areas will be flooded. The loss of land would be significant, with entire cities and towns submerged beneath the waves. In addition to the displacement of millions of people, the destruction of infrastructure, homes, and businesses would be incalculable. The impact on wildlife and the environment would also be significant, with many species facing extinction due to the loss of their natural habitats. In addition to the physical and environmental impact of flooding in coastal areas, there would also be significant economic consequences. Many of the world's largest cities and busiest ports are located along coastlines, and the loss of these economic hubs would have ripple effects throughout global markets. The shocking truth is that the effects of such a catastrophic event would be felt for generations to come. Ecosystems will be destroyed. The polar regions are home to many unique species that are adapted to living in cold and icy environments, such as polar bears, penguins, and Arctic foxes. With the disappearance of the ice, these species would lose their habitat and food sources, leading to their extinction. Additionally, the melting of glaciers would affect the water cycle and change the salinity levels of oceans, further disrupting marine ecosystems. The ice reflects a significant amount of sunlight back into space, which helps to regulate the Earth's temperature. With the ice gone, more sunlight would be absorbed by the Earth, leading to warmer temperatures and altered weather patterns. This could lead to more extreme weather events, such as heat waves, droughts, and floods. The melting of ice could also release large amounts of methane, a potent greenhouse gas, which would further accelerate global warming. The ripple effect of these changes could ultimately have severe consequences for the entire planet's ecosystem. What are your thoughts on this? Do let us know in the comment section below. See you in the next one.